the offensive coordinator behind the madness of the junior varsity, newly revived Westside Saints. What's up, Coach Freeman?
I'm doing just fine. How you doing?
Pretty good, Coach. Now, a pretty good scrimmage that you had today. I know you take some positives and negatives out, but what impressed you today about your guys?
Well, first of all, I was impressed with my defense coming up and making hits and making tackles and doing the things that they needed to do.
Right.
To bring us to that next level.
Okay, good.
To actually be able to compete.
Okay. Your son, the key quarterback, the main man on the offensive. In the offseason, I know you work with him because that boy looked like he's got talent, but how do you keep your son humble and grounded from getting a big head?
Well, I talk to him a lot and try to get him to understand that it's a team sport.
Okay.
And you got to play with his team and understand what team means.
Okay.
And through teaching him that kind of stuff, he humbles himself, and then he actually takes part in different sports,
okay,
like track and basketball.
Okay, so he's an athlete.
Athlete all around.
Now talk about, I heard that you require good grades also from all your team players. It's just not about football. You want to see how they're performing in class, how they carry respect out to other adults. Why is that so important to you, Coach?
Well, having good grades is important because that's what you need to understand the game of football.
Okay.
You need some wits.
Okay.
And by doing that and understanding that, that'll help us going forward also.
Next week.
I definitely stress that.
Next week you got the Broncos. You got the Broncos and everything coming up. You're going to be welcomed here to the Fort Bend Youth Football League. You know what it's like playing in the ADC. Now you're coming to the new league and everything. So far, what you have seen, are y'all good enough to make a run at that championship?
We're definitely good enough to make a run at the championship. After going out here today with the runner-ups from last year's sophomore team that are juniors now, I definitely think that we're good enough to actually compete and even go to the Super Bowl this year.
If you had to put your money on any team here in Fort Bend on the JV level, who will it be and why?
It's going to be the Westside Saints. Why? Because we're going to be in there competing every down, every play until we get it right.
Talk about this man on the next to you working with the defense. How has he helped the Saints out on defense, defensive-wise?
Well, right here we have one of our defensive coaches. He does his thing to get the kids to understand what they need to do.
Okay.
As long as he keep doing that, we're good.
Coach Wayne, is football a team sport, individual sport? What is it?
It's a team sport.
Why?
Well, everybody got a job to do.
Okay.
And as long as everybody execute and do the job they're supposed to do, we win the game.
Now, Coach Freeman has came over from another league. Y'all welcome him in with open arms. How has he changed the atmosphere and everything around here in this Saints organization?
Well, he brought a lot of discipline.
Okay.
He brought some boys with him, so
that always makes it better.
It makes it better.
Okay.
So everybody has their own knowledge of the game.
Okay.
And he brought good knowledge to the game. Different plays that we ran from last year. We running different plays. So
okay. He's opened up their playbook.
Right. We got a different look at the offense.
Okay. Okay.
So we have a better chance at winning that championship. So he has definitely added on a greater chance of winning by his
knowledge and expertise of the game. Coach Freeman, I'm going to name your defense the wrecking crew because I feel that they're going to show out every game. But offensive-wise, you come from a league and you come from a team that like to put points on the board. And I don't think a lot of people know that about you. You're the hidden secret right here in Fort Bend. Does Fort Bend have to be where?
Say it again. Fort Bend has to be.
Do they have to be aware of what you're going to bring to the table? They don't know nothing about you.
I don't necessarily need them to be aware.
Okay.
If they're aware, they done been to one of our games and seen what we do.
Okay.
But we're going to enlighten a lot of folks to what we're doing over here and how we're moving forward. And I think they're going to like it.
One more time before we leave. Junior varsity Super Bowl championship goes to who?
Who that?
Westside Saints.
That's Coach Wayne Stewart and Coach Freeman, the wizard, behind the JV. Guys, thanks for coming to the show. See y'all next week. Right. One of the biggest support fans of the Westside Saints, and we see the New Orleans Saints. Miss Gazette, how you doing?
I'm doing good, and you?
Tell me, how do you feel so far? You're so excited. You're one of the spirit leaders around here in camp. What can we expect from the support and the Saints this year here in 2K10?
Well, the support that I have going out for the Saints will be marvelous.
Okay.
We're going to try to help them get as far as we can and do whatever we can to support them.
Okay.
I have a nephew play for the varsity, and I have a nephew that's a freshman.
That's right. That's right. And the varsity is one of the teams predicted to go to the Super Bowl. The freshmen out there look pretty damn good today. I know you was walking around checking them out both. What did you see? What did you like?
I liked it. Everything so far, what I saw, everything. I mean, it was going on too good at each game for me to just stay in one spot.
Right.
So I just made my rounds for everybody.
Next week we got the Broncos coming in. They coming to the Who Dat Nation. What can you tell them they got to expect when they come to the Who Dat Nation next week?
Root, root.
It's gonna be on.
It up.
Now you the spirit leader. You got to get everything crunk next week. What can we expect from you getting the fans riled up and ready?
The second line, baby.
The second line gonna be in the house?
Yeah.
The second line, Miss Gazella. Thanks for everything. We love you. Thanks for coming to the show. I'm gonna talk to you next week. Spirit. The mom behind the madness here on this sophomore team. Miss Samantha, how you doing, Miss Samantha?
I'm fine. How are you?
Welcome to the Who Dat Nation. What we got going on next week? I know you ready. You excited. You talking about getting your gear ready. Your son, JQ. Talk about it.
JQ, I mean, this is his first year, and he's really shocking me.
Okay.
He's shocking.
Why?
I'm scared.
Why is he shocking you?
Because he catching on to the plays and stuff, and he really running that ball the way he's supposed to.
Okay.
Now, he might get confused.
Okay.
Because they got him playing 3 in positions.
I got you.
I don't know. All I know about defensive end when he can intercept that ball.
Okay.
That's
I
what
got
I'm
you.
talking about. But I'm ready to see what the outcome gonna be. I'm
Well,
kind of nervous, but I'm excited.
You've been out here every day. You've seen how they grown from
Yeah,
start to finish. What can we expect next Saturday when they take the field?
We expect them to take it home. I can tell you that. We're gonna give them a run for their money like we did today.
I see you repping the Saints already. The Who Dat Nation. Congratulations on the Super Bowl last year. Here in 2010, now your son's getting ready to bring another Super Bowl home to the Saints. Do you feel that this is the team and this is the year to do it?
I surely do, because 2010 to 2011 is going to be magnificent.
Well, look in that camera and tell that team what you expect and tell them you
I
love
want y'all to bring it and bring it well, because we're going to keep that name up. We're going to say, who that? Say they're going to beat them Saints.
That's the voice of the sophomore Westside Saints, Miss Samantha. Thank you. We love you, and I'll see you next week.
All right.
Westside Saints, freshman division, 4th grade, beware.